worst is yet to come. But at least we'll both be beautiful and stay forever young. This I know, this I know. She told me don't worry no more, ever be alone. I can feel my face when I'm with you, my face when I'm with you. But I love it, but at least we'll both be numb. And she'll always get the best of me. The worst is yet to come. All the misery was necessary when we're deep in love. Yes, I know, girl, I know. She told me don't worry about it. She told me don't worry no more. We both know we be alone. I can feel my face when I'm with you. But I love it, but I love it. Oh, I can feel my face when I'm with you. But I love it, but I love it.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. It's opening week in the NFL, and today we have two teams who are more than ready to get the season underway. It's the Jaguars going up against the Panthers. So now let's go to Jacksonville, Florida, where Jim and Phil have the call.
And the day we have all longed for, opening Sunday of the NFL.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance along with Phil Simms. And Phil, it's the start of a whole new season. There's a sense of renewal in the air and all kinds of hope. And how do you feel about getting this season underway?
Well, I think you're right. It is a lot of hope for all the teams in the NFL, but also what you have in a game like this, opening day, you have nerves. So it's up to the coaches to really put the players in situations where they can get involved in the game and get rid of those nerves so they can show everything they worked on this offseason can work.
The Panthers are back deep, ready to return to kickoff. The Jaguars. Ready to get this action started.
And the season is underway.
He'll have a chance to take off.
And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down.
The Panthers don't have any doubts, but I'm sure a lot of fans out there are anxious to see if the rookie quarterback can handle the pressure here for the first time in the league.
Oh, yeah, look, he can handle the pressure. It's kind of like when I worked with you the first time. You know, you were a superstar, so I was kind of a little nervous, but I got over it, and things have worked out okay since.
Let's go.
First down at the 27. With no options, he goes ahead and throws it away. Here's the starting offense with a receiving core that can be so dangerous in a game like this. They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. He has the grab. They'll mark him at the 29. Maybe the best corner on the field today is Jimmy Smith out of Colorado.
Yeah, he's turned it into the guy that they thought he would be. He was the #1 pick out of Colorado, Jim, and he has turned into an outstanding corner in this league.
The Panthers have it at the 29. Ball's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Looks like they'll go 3 and out on this series.
The Panthers don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job.
Let's see what he can do here. Brock's going to make the tackle.
Brady's, of course, going to be the man at quarterback today.
It's pretty amazing what Tom Brady has done in his career. Every single year, he just puts up outstanding numbers. And every year, his touchdown to interception ratio seems to get better.
First down at the 21. They break through. Tackle him behind the line.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Second and 12. And a nice catch by Calvin Johnson.
This is one of those guys, when you talk about receivers, no matter what, he is always open. If the coverage is tight, don't worry. Throw it out there. He'll make a play.
First down at the 50. Brady, handoff. And pick up about 4. One player to watch, the cover man from Madden 2013. The one and only Calvin Johnson.
My gosh, when you see Calvin Johnson in person or you meet him like we have, Jim, you just cannot get over the fact that he's a wide receiver because he looks like he's about 6'8". He's big, and man, can this guy run and catch.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. For a first down. The Jaguars get a first down.
Well, these tight ends in the NFL now, they make the catches down the field. They're fast. They can do it all. And everybody is looking for that all-in-one. A guy that can block at the line of scrimmage, who can catch the football well, and has the speed to make it happen once he catches it.
They bring in the extra tight end. First down at the 24. They'll mark him at the 22. This will be second down. Gilmore grabs it. Gilmore's tackled down at the 17. On the way, third down.
Peyton Manning under center.
Finds Gronkowski. The offense back out on the field here for this fourth and short play. Toss to the outside. The Jaguars turn the ball over on downs.
The Jaguars go for it on fourth down, and they do not get it done. Now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
The Panthers weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt. As they take the field here, do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
Well, it's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses.
First and 10. Great grab there. Snags it with one hand.
Well, if I was a quarterback, I would throw it to this guy every single time. When you make a catch like that, as a quarterback, you must have great confidence in him.
First down here after the completion. Looking to go deep. Incomplete.
Jim, that pass ends up incomplete because the defender, he just jarred the football loose with that hit. Nice job. Get that shoulder into the receiver, knock that football out, and get it to the ground.
Coming to the line at the 40-yard line. The Panthers will take the snap from the 40. Catch made by Marshall. Marshall's tackled down at the 32.
The Panthers do a good job that time on second down. They don't force the football down the field. They throw it short. They pick up some solid yards to make it a good situation for them. Third and short.
Double tight end formation. Takes it from the eye. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Well, one of the hardest things to do, and I think in the NFL now, is third and short is run the football and pick up yards. That time, nice job by the offensive line. They showed their power, and they picked up the first down.
Back here to start quarter 2. We are deadlocked right now in a game that has seen its fair share of defense.
Yeah, it's kind of fun to watch, isn't it? I love defenses when they come out and they just establish the line of scrimmage and beat the offense up. That's what we've seen so far, and I think it's going to continue.
Met my read that time.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
The Panthers from the 22. Makes the catch. And that gains 1.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
3rd down and 5. Incomplete.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
Lining up for a 38-yard field goal. Drives it through for the field goal. A field goal in the early second quarter to take the lead.
It was not a crisp drive, but it was good enough. They got the field goal try, and the field goal kicker came through.
And he's brought to the ground. That return's good for about 22. And as we get ready to get this drive started, it's apparent this offense hasn't gotten its usual jolt from the running back position. What's happened here?
Look, you need your stars to play well in games to win. That is not the case here so far. The star running back having trouble finding a lane to run into, and they need to get him going if they want to win this game.
It's an empty backfield for Brady this time.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
It's Brady looking long. Man intercepted. That brings the play to an end.